So I have this poem, and I want to dedicate it again to So we were at the Martin Luther King Memorial, and as a certain helicopter flew overhead, this one mother put her middle finger up into the sky and screamed out, "Fuck you!" And I want to dedicate it to her. This is a this is a poem about our president, and I need to find some light because my eyes are very bad. Would somebody do that for me? That'd be fucking amazing. Oh my god, y'all are so wonderful. I'm gonna throw this around. All right. Oh, Trumpy! Trumper! Trump of my nocturne, proud pedophilic cryptologician, headless head of state, President Ubu, solid slop through the scissor lift bristles to lie drooling on my bosom. My cold leather trumpy with your eyelids so tight. Squeeze me. I'll squeeze you. I'll be your hardwood flooring, Trumpy. I'll be your designated driver. Fuck the media with their insistence on direct lines of questioning and put your pouty lips around my drooping balls like a snake to a bird's egg, my trumper. You killer, you slave who begets chains. I delicately wrap you in fur and fresh leaves. I'll make you so strong, my bumpy, lumpy, trumpy tummy. Don't you cry, oh Thumper, don't you cry. From your fingertips spring red milky rivers, olive groves, veins of opals, generations of women with tits from heaven, 8s and 9s, 10s, 11s. Beat off to the moon, my trumpy, in the dark, with your ankles in water. Take my hand, you bringer of filth, Trumple Stiltskin, fucker of mirrors. Take my hand, Vanian fruit. Take my hand and we'll sleep on the banks of Laputa, the island in the sky, where the men stand with their heads cocked, lost in prophetic fears and delights, where the oval temple sees all through its Tiffany floors. Here your cabinet arrived, Donaldine. Goebbels, drunk on box wine and 7 and 7s, enters first. Breath stinking of buffalo sauce, hard as a tree's trunk, eyes 2 paper discs, his skin as pretty as an elephant. Then Pentheus, his limbs sewn back together, his bones splinted and fastened, and his soul reinterred with God's permission by an Egyptian sociopath through a funnel pelted in foreskin. Next, the Emperor Tiberius, refreshed from a midnight swim with his titlers and sharing a joke about the length of Christ's shaft with Mike Pence, whose sphincter quivers at the sight of such authoritarian Americana, while Steve Bannon reveals himself from behind a desk, and Jeff Sessions bumbles to the door dressed like Mr. Bones, and Betsy Davis starts to choke on a pretzel, and Ben Carson stares confused. Dreaming. Can you imagine what Ben Carson dreams? Internet magisterial glowing through tesseractal Gnostic granaries hidden beneath the Antarctic ice sheet. Angelic drones replacing the necessary redundancy and effort of rationality, communication, respect, interaction, nonviolent conflict, rationality, discipline in the face of the public, rationality, with desperate nostalgia clinging to the skulls of unborn moons and fatal dark suns, the heavens and earth converge into a platonic fuck pile, while Betsy Davis turns blue on her pretzel, and ogling at her struggle for life, Diamond Donny, trumpets to his sack. Each member of your trans-historical cabinet of Dr. Caligari, each proudly incompetent organ of state, is moved to a heavy collective ache of lust, slowly approaching the choking woman with open mouths and the eyes of feral dogs. But you can thank your strange imitation god, Trumpster. That the cabinet tamer wasted no time distracting the cruel inclinations of your unruly nobility. Pulling a long velvet cord, the ceiling opens, dropping strange fruit in a single tremendous splat onto the opalescent slab. A mass of limbs, brown, black, white, red, yellow, pregnant belly torsos, open maws stripped of teeth, hairless and warm, faces, miraculous vessels of the great victories and sufferings of humanity, made to a dismembered pile, which Steve Bannon immediately dove into, some are miraculously nude, sliced into a thigh and greedily fucking the wound, and screaming at the peak of his lungs, "We can work together!" Mike Pence taking a shard of jaw and cutting his elongated testicles, joined screaming, "I know we have common ground, a lot of things," and each tremendous IQ interlocked in bloody death, screaming, "Let this movement be known for love, not anger. Let this movement be known for compassion, not confrontation. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is nothing stronger than gentleness." And from deep within the mound of corpses, a little weeping rises. The bacants suddenly still turn like animals, listen, and dig into the bloody slop, tossing carcasses behind and out of windows until they find at the bottom a frightened little girl, eyes wide and blind, naked and covered in red blood, shivering and weeping and swelling. The cabinet breathes heavily as they see her stomach distend and lay her down gently onto her back. And as her belly reaches the ceiling, Mike Pence grabs her hand in his, leans into her ear, and warmly whispers, "We hear you. We see you. We respect you. And we look forward to working with you." And at these magical words, the slender white arm of Kellyanne Conway claws itself out of the girl's inflated skin and stands amidst the animated gore, her dying chrysalis shed in soft droppings, and through her gleaming smile, cries out to the mob as they all cry with her, "It's such an honor to stand before you today to defend the unborn. This is a new dawn, a new day for life. I only do it because I like honesty. I know we can come together to work together to be one nation before all. I love you, CIA. I love you, black people. I love you, Mexicans. I love you, America. Oh, thank you, people. I am behind you. I am behind you. I am behind you. Thank 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 you. But Trumpy, we'll never make it now. We're lost somewhere. A mossy wood. Come close to me, Trumpy. Take my hand in your little hand. No one will hurt you. No one will hurt you. I squeeze my teeth where your neck is so soft. I squeeze so tight, my teeth are touching. I squeeze so tight, you fill my mouth. And I close my eyes to feel your soft blood wet my skin and my shirt and soak the ground of our feet. And I hold you close, my Trumpy dumpling. I hold you so close as you sing to me a song of you leaving our world that goes, "Lonesome world of light and turning, some mad god stole from a holier place. Noisy, rotten world full of hidden love that gestates cruelty disguised as chiseled stone, run by animals trying to speak for infinities and so trusting of their fathers and dreams and birds. Let my absence birth libraries. Let the guns protect mountains and children and the poor. Let food be shared and good. Let the quiet, wild places grow old and older. Cold, warm world, there that words are for healing. Cold, warm world, there let people be kind. Cold, warm world, I have nothing more worth saying, so I'll die. That's my poem about our fucking president.
Get me going for pot roast.